What's happening, people? This is what you need. Watch my channel. And just a quick one. Deontay Wilder apparently fired Mark Breland. Tyson Fury said how Mark Breland was welcome in his camp. What I gotta say about this very briefly is I don't know the details of this thing. It's been said by a reporter, confirmed by Cameron Duncan. Um, I have no idea why that would happen. What I do know is that whatever happens with that, hopefully, Deontay Wilder. I heard Malik Scott might be the guy that's training him. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what's exactly going on. I don't understand if it's money matters. I don't understand why that's going on. There are no details for me to say anything about it. All I can say is Mark Breland was a guy with some expertise in how to throw the jab, how to, the crunk style training, throw the right hand. So he gets rid of that expertise for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason could be. See, sometimes we don't know behind the scenes what's really going on, so I can't really say. Uh, with respect to Wilder and what he's going to proceed with, and how he's going to fight the fights coming up, I can't say that. It's there's a lot of variables in there that I can't say. I just can't talk on. So that's how that stays. With respect to Tyson Fury looks great. Wilder looks great. He looks in shape. Uh, I, as I said before, I can't say what his move was about. JD is the head trainer now. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can't say. So like this topic and this issue right now is one in which I'm not quite sure what Deontay Wilder is trying to do. I don't know what his objective is. I don't know how he's going to try to win the fight. I don't know. I was listening to uh, a fellow gentleman from YouTube who comes on my channel and watches my videos as well. He was talking about Deontay Wilder kind of abandoned the fundamentals of boxing and just depended on his power. Try to remember his name right now. Uncle, I can't believe I forgot your name, brother. But what I would say is the fundamentals are always important in boxing. Uh, I still believe Wilder has the fundamentals. I think he also boxes off the back foot. We've seen it against Bermane Stavern. I've seen him use the jab. So I don't think that he abandoned necessarily the fundamentals per se, but he experiments with different things. Now I don't know what Wilder has planned to deal with Tyson Fury. I know he's in great shape. He looked in great shape. Tyson Fury looks fantastic himself. So I can't really speak on uh I can't speak on anything right now. I can't. You know, all I can say is that as of now, uh, I favor Tyson Fury to win the third fight. But to say that I have any information that will tell me anything about any one of them, I don't really have any information, so I can't make any analysis on anything whatsoever. I don't know what the details are. I don't know why he fired Mark Breland, if he did fire Mark Breland. So it's one of those situations where even though it's confirmed, I just don't know the details. And if I don't know the details, I can't say nothing. So until I know the details, I can't say anything on it. So that's why I haven't said anything on it. But with respect to Wilder versus Fury, again, I think that Fury would beat Wilder. Now, I've heard Floyd Mayweather talk about this, that he doesn't have a problem with Wilder reaches out to him for him to train him. He doesn't have a problem with that. And he believes that if he works with Wilder, there's certain things he can help Wilder do to help him win the fight. Um, The thing is, Wilder has that foundation. He has the foundation. We've seen him use the jab. He has the foundation. He's a smart boxer. I just think in the Fury fight, he didn't expect Fury to come at him like that. He was just unprepared for a Fury that would attack him the way how he did. And that's it, really. A tall guy who can fight on the inside, use his weight, use his size. Wilder wasn't ready for that. So in this particular upcoming fight, I think he's going to expect something like that, and he should have an approach to deal with that. And I could suggest a couple game plans that Wilder could use against Tyson Fury, where he can have the lower ground, as we say, the lower center of gravity when Fury comes in. Also, his attack, how he throw the jab and how he would approach with the jab. Seeing he's a very athletic person, there are certain things he could do, which would give him a great chance against a tall, rangy fighter like Tyson Fury. Because when you are the smaller fighter, you have to make yourself small so you can get to ultimately, because Wilder fights mostly on the outside. He can infight a little bit, but he mostly fights on the outside. And in the inside game, he has to have the lower center of gravity. He has to be able to bump him with the shoulder, work him on the inside. So the dogs react to ambulances. So if an ambulance goes by, they start to howl. But basically, the long and short of it is, a shotgun jab is his main weapon that he would have to use against Tyson Fury to get Tyson. But he has to time the shotgun jab very well. And a shotgun jab from low to high. Since you are the shorter guy, you take the lower ground and use the shotgun jab. That will help you to work your way to the inside somewhat. Since he's an athletic kind of fighter, the thing that got Tyson Fury is skipping in. And he'll have to use that route. He'll have to use skipping in, skip out. Skip in, skip out. That's another thing, another strategy he can use that was very effective in the previous fight. And that's what got him the drop, knock him down. So there's different things that Wilder has done that gave him a certain degree of success that he can utilize against Tyson Fury. Like I said, shotgun jab is going to come in handy. It'll come in more handy than his overhand rights and his right leads. So if he uses those kinds of weapons, because the right hand serves as a jabbing hand somewhat, but you're not going to succeed at Fury by jabbing him in a traditional sense. You have to jab him to the body, and it has to be an untelegraphed jab. It has to be one that's unpredictable. It's sort of a feint set up to form a jab. So there's those kinds of little subtle things Floyd could teach him and show him, based on his size, based on his athleticism, what he could do, and set it up, sort of set up the right hand to catch Tyson Fury with. Because the thing with Deontay Wilder is he's got that equalizer in power, but you have to set up that power. You have to set up that equalizer. And you should be able to do it both on the back foot and the front foot, as he did with Luis Ortiz. I don't think he's going to look the most pretty. He's not going to look the most clean, but he could be very effective if he knows how to use his athleticism, how to use, certain setup shots. He could do a thing or two. KP from KC says Luis Ortiz. Yep. Yeah. He's good. Again, Wilder is a very good boxer. Don't get me wrong. I've said this over and over again. And he's proven it time and time again. You don't just beat Luis Ortiz with power. Okay. You have to have an intelligent mindset. You have to be sharp. You have to be able to see the punches that you can land. You have to have a decent defense. Luis Ortiz, with all those flurries, wasn't really hitting Wilder. KP from Casey says he has to get his setups right. He only needs small changes. He will never be a better boxer than Tyson Fury. Of course, we don't expect him. But see, unpredictability is the key. Take, for instance, Marcos Maidana versus Floyd Mayweather, okay? Marcos Maidana is nowhere near the fighter as Floyd Mayweather, right? But he was very effective with his double jab coming from low to high. That shotgun jab. Shotgun jabs, once you know how to use them. And again, he only has a certain amount of time to work in. Hold on a second. Guys, I got to go. My neighbor just came by me here. But I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, and donate via Western Union Money Gram. I'll come back to you guys later. Peace.